This is Christina Irvin, and I'm just sitting in my home office in Tennessee, kind of thinking about getting back to the basics. Do you really know why you're in business? What your goals are? What your daily methods of operations are? And I got to thinking about it. When you ask most people, they say they know, but then when you kind of probe a little bit, they kind of look up in the sky, and then there's crickets, because they really are not sure specifically what the answer to those questions are. So let's get to it. Why are you in business? Last week I was out of town with some business partners, and we were discussing why we're in business. And in general, everybody starts off with those material reasons, such as money or a bigger house or a better car. There's nothing at all wrong with that. We all want those wonderful things. But then when we got to talking and we really got down to the nitty gritty, that why, it was much bigger. It was much stronger. See, what we all know is that there are days in business when things are they're just difficult. There are obstacles, challenges that you're confronted with all day long, and you just want to quit sometimes. Sometimes you don't feel like doing anything. And your why, it has to be stronger than those material reasons. It has to be something that can really drive you past all those obstacles. So what we learned is that, you got to be specific with your why. You got to write your why down. You need to see it, okay? So those days when you have those challenges, you need to be able to look at something and say, this is why I'm not going to let this obstacle stop me today. This is why I'm going to keep going. What are your goals? Again, you need to be specific with your goals. That's something, again, that most people don't do. We have general goals. We want to grow our business and we want to be financially free, right? No, you got to be more specific than that. You got to have goals that are short-term, medium-term, and long-term. You got to know what goals you want for the next quarter of your business and what goals that you have to meet within this month to get to that next quarter of goals. You have to have an idea. So, again, you got to write your goals down. It's important to see them. When you're being specific, writing your goals down, include dates, progress, pin levels that you want to reach if you're like in an MLM or network marketing company. Write down what net money you want to make. Those kind of things. Do you have a visual tracking of your progress? It's important to have a visual tracking of your progress. Are you challenged by your goals? Can't be too easy to reach your goals, okay? They have to be something that, yes, you can achieve, but, you need to have to stretch a little bit, have to work a little bit to reach them. Have you shared your goals with anybody? See, when you share goals with people, you make yourself accountable. And we all know when we're accountable, we tend to work harder. What are your daily methods of operations? Again, this is something most people don't know. What are those actions that must be completed for you to be successful in your business? How are you tracking that progress? Again, you got to be specific. You got to have a written or an electronic accountability and a tracking of what's going on daily in your business. You got to review those things regularly. Make an analysis of them. Identify any necessary changes you need. Do you need to tweak here? Try something else there? And again, let somebody else know so that there's some accountability there. So the basic keys to success, really they kind of boil down to some key things. If you have these things going, you're going to be okay. Have a strong why. Have a why that's going to drive you no matter what. When things get tough, that why is going to get you through. Is it your children? Is it your family? Is it a philanthropy? Have a strong why. Set goals for today and for tomorrow. Make sure your goals are measurable, and make sure that you have to stretch a little bit to reach them. Track your daily activity. You got to be able to see where you are in order to know where you're going to go. Be specific. Write things down. Have an accountability. You do these things, you're going to be successful in your business, and I'll see you at the top. Have a good night.